Hey everybody, it's Ed. Alright, I am holding in my hand the newly released, well, they call it an action figure, commemorative action figure, although I really don't think there's much action to this, because it does look to be pretty much in a static pose. However, we are going to open this up and we are going to check it out. But this was released by a company called NECA, N-E-C-A. And as far as I'm aware, it just came out this month, and I was able to get my hands on one. And here we go. So it is the Elvis on tour. Again, they call it action figure. I beg to differ and call it an in-action figure. But here we get a look at what the box is. Box is a little lackluster as far as I'm concerned. I only own one other figure by this company. It happened to be the original Alien from the movie Alien. And that box was a lot more decorative and had a little flap, that opened to a window box where you saw the figure and all the accessories that came with it. This does not look like it has much on the accessory side, but let's open it, let's check it out together, and I can give an honest review as we do it. So here's my razor blade. I'm going to cut across the tape on the top here. That has kept it sealed. It is also sealed on the bottom. You know what? No, I'm going to do it from the bottom. Let's open it from the bottom. All right, so bing, cut through. Let's open it up. And let's check this out. All right, so pull the whole thing out. And we do kind of have a background, and it looks like the background actually from the movie poster. So I guess there is something you can kind of display it on. All right, it is held on by twisties, so let me get the scissors, cut it off, cut that out. And of course, okay, there's one. I don't want to damage the figure as I do it. Bear with me. Grr. Okay, there's two. All right, so the arms are free. Ooh, head is trapped in there. All right, let me get the leg. And there we go. All right, so we're going to rip the king out of plastic. Let's see what we have here. All right, so, all right, yeah, oh, we have articulation in the foot. That's pretty good. We have articulation in this foot. Ooh, we have articulation in the hips. So we got a hip swivel. Yeah, the arms don't do jack shit. The hands can. Oh, the hands are movable. Look at that. You can twist the wrists, but I guess you really kind of wouldn't want to, seeing as it's actually gripping the cape. But here is the likeness, and the likeness is decent. It's not bad. I've seen worse, but on certain angles, it really hits it. It does hit it. So I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but wow. I mean, the pose is cool, but again, what do we have? We have the ankles. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I think this is hysterical. Oh wait, does the head even move? No, wait. No, the head, but the hair does. It's like the hair is almost, he could probably pull the top of the head off and he would just be left with the mutton chops. But wow. No, I mean, the profile looks great. Look at that profile. It's a pretty damn good likeness. It really is, for the size that it is, and everything else. kind of impressed with it overall. You know, I only really just mostly checked it out through the box, but here you have it, where, you know, so you kind of get an idea of what it looked like. So it's like, yeah, it's like he's almost like looking up more than even at the crowd. So, yeah, interesting pose. Really like it. All right, so again, you have your articulation of your hip swivel. Okay. The wrists do seem to twist, although I would think they would be far better off just being in a static pose to keep the grip of the cape. And the head does not move. Get good angles so you can get a good look at it. So again, this is 1972 on tour. Elvis, don't know if they have any plans to release any others. I guess it depends on how well this one does. But if you, again, you know, if you are interested in trying to obtain this, it is by a company called NECA. And if you look now, I'm sure you can easily find it online. And yeah, so I think it retails for around $30. I was actually able to get it cheaper than that, so that was a good thing. But I believe the retail is about $29.99. And again, not much on the posable side, but I guess to kind of give you an idea of what it could look like against the backdrop. So if he's, you know, you get an idea. Sorry about the light glare in the back, but let me see if I can center it better. So I guess, yeah, I guess you could kind of use this as a display background, if you will, if you want for it, but I don't think that's going to be the case for me. Probably just going to put it in my little display case over here with all the vintage stuff in it. It would be, I think, good in there. So that's what I will probably do. All right, so again, there you have it. And oh, all right, well, I have it standing right now, and it stands well. Stands, but it's on its in its pose, and it is not falling over. So let's put it that way. So there you have it, everybody. The Elvis Presley on tour figure, action figure, in action figure, statue, toy, whatever the hell you want to call it, commemorative edition. It's the box. Again, the company's is called NECA, N-E-C-A, and there you have it. So, the king of rock and roll. King of rock and roll. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, everybody. I appreciate you watching. As always, be good to yourselves, good to each other. Take care.